it has 50 billion of fund. Yeah, and send the fund. We can address the stolen ETS address. Yeah, we all can check from Twitter. We were able to confirm it's now that a significant portion of the UV hack are being deposited into an exchange called the ByX. This exchange is look like the exchange for the hacker to launch the million of cash. We all can use the well alerts. We can detect any large amount of the cryptocurrency trading, and they can send to the other exchange. It will alerts to the others. And on the May 13, Binance exchange frozen 27,000 worth of stolen ETH to the platform immediately after the well alert reported the suspicious transaction. If you use the Telegram application, you can find this. You can have the alert from the well alert to see. We can check which amount of the coin transferred to the other wallet. Yeah, in the crypto world, everything is transparent. Yeah, in Bitcoin and
wow, there's so many. This one, blockchain can level the playing field for SMEs. I think this fintech company, how do you even pronounce Q.e.l.e.g.r.a.m? Cadre? UK-based fintech company thinks that the blockchain technology can unlock billions in lost equity for SMEs. So what do they actually mean by this? So they think that basically blockchain technology can unlock access to capital for small, basically more related on fundings, how SMEs can get the money to run as a source of capital to run. Yeah. So they say here, with interest rate near zero or better part for the better part of the decade. Interest rate near zero. I don't know I'm not too sure whether this sounds like a good thing, but not too sure what is the catch behind it.
Yeah. So could you explain something about the SME contract and will?
But one thing for sure that SMEs, let me switch back to this thing. SMEs has been pretty much a very important driving force for growth of the economy. Yeah, the economy doesn't really rely on all those big companies that they are already up there. They have all the money they want. They have all the whatever they want. But it's the small companies that is entering the market that, of course, they need the money to help them. But these are the companies that with a lot of new ideas as well. Of course, new ideas doesn't mean the idea won't be stolen. But there are a lot of new ideas from these companies as well. You look at the startup arena, you will see a lot of tech companies with a lot of very brilliant ideas. Yeah, even a few years ago, when in our previous video we talked about the
Google
goggles, right? VR goggles. At that time, it was a new thing. Now a lot of people know it, and it has been becoming quite a interesting product in the market. So new companies are generating a lot of very interesting products that will be able to help in terms of integrating of AI, integrating of blockchain, and integrating of a lot of various high-tech technology into our daily living in the future. Yeah, so this is something that we cannot deny. I mean, you look at AI alone. Right now, you are looking at your phone, your Telegram has these bots, right? And then you look at social media, there are so many of those bot accounts, people talking to you, just if you go to government in Singapore, some of our government website, they have this at the bottom of the screen. You can ask, one of them is called Jamie. You can ask Jamie what. That's actually a bot. Yeah. So instead of using a machine to talk to people when they call, now what you can do, you just put a bot there. Allow people to ask questions and get related answers that they are looking for. And at the end of the day, if they can't get the answers, well, they have to try the phone again, you know. But these are the things that are progressing. I mean, it's not perfect yet. It's progressing. Just like the Telegram bot, it's not perfect yet. You have to train them. You can use them for a lot of convenience, I would say. Yeah. So AI technology, AI will be a large part of the future in tech, a large part of the future in human living, a large part of how we do businesses as well. Yeah, so some of the things you see in a movie in the past, where you have this AI talking to you and things like that, those are actually not very far into the future. We look at, I'm not sure, Richard, you have this, what do you call that? The Hey Google thing, that thing.
That's Google Talk and
Yeah, so a friend of mine has that. So you just go, hey Google, can you tell me this, and then he'll just tell you a lot of information. That is AI. That is the kind of like level 1 of AI, I would say. And then we are talking about a few years down the road where you increase the capability and capacity of what this AI can do for you. You can already right now you can use AI to switch on the TV in your home. Hey Google, can you switch on my TV? You switch on the TV for you. Hey Google, can you switch this screen to that screen? You can do it for you. Hey Google, can you do this, that for me? It does that for you already, but there will be more of this, or rather a deeper dimension of what this thing can do for you in the future. Yeah, for example, you may not, you won't call it Google anymore. Someone will create their own Hey Google thing and their own AI, and I don't know, what I think right now what I think is that probably some government, military, top secret organization are already using this kind of technology for a lot of other things. Like, hey, can you show me a video of this guy? What is he doing now? Where is he now? Is he in Singapore? Is he in Europe, or is he in Australia? So that this kind of big data thing and AI thing is going to be a very, very big thing, and it's going to cost a lot of money. And who was the one that says the next true trillionaire is going to come from AI industry? And I honestly, I believe that, because it's going to be a big part of your life, or everyone's life in future. At least, maybe not everyone, but at least the people who live in the city, you know, because once you are someone who is living in a city, you want to have convenience, you want to have many other things that comes in you not having to lift a finger. Now we have food delivery, we have whatever, but we need to use our mobile app to how do you say, to key in, do the thing or whatever. We need to use our computer and app to go and order something and buy something, and then they'll deliver it to us, right? So in future, you just need to open your mouth. You don't even need to get up the bed. You don't have to lift a finger. You just lie down on the bed. You can call your AI whatever. maybe I call him Richard. Hey Richard, can you order a piece of pizza for me? And it's done. Richard, can you send the email for me? It's done.
Last year, I hear they can let the AI can.
Yeah. So interesting thing to think about. That's why are we talking about that? Because we were talking about SMEs, and SMEs has been quite the driving force for the growth of the economy and the growth of.
One of the headlines is about a Visa file the button application for digital currency. Yeah, it's very interesting when we hear that Visa Master on the gateway card, they're trying to the digital currency. Mr. Nicholas, do you remember last 2 years we tried to send email to Visa to share to them, right?
Yeah, Chincha.
Yeah.
They didn't reply me.
Yeah. They of course with the giant they feel very happy, and they of course we at that time
I believe it's not because of that. I think I believe that these people in the management they probably have a lot of things on their plate, a lot of things to look into when it's come to this kind of small request. They probably didn't think too much. Yeah, but there was a time when we were talking about whether we should do something like a debit card or something like that. Yeah, because as we look into how technology can, or rather blockchain tech can help in terms of payments, in terms of how you do transaction, in terms of how you buy things, and that will bring a lot of changes. Like if you pack everything in one small little card, whether it's a physical card or a digital card on a wallet, you can do a lot of things with it. You can actually protect the kind of money that you have, so that you won't overspend, or if it gets stolen, it's just going to be that small little amount of money. But of course, definitely you get a bank to try to get it back for you. Yeah. So Visa files. When was this Visa file? It was this year, right? Oh, recently. Yeah, Visa files for US patent.
Yeah, you can see my share screen, and everyone here can see the share screen.
Digital fiat currency.
Yeah.
So it's almost a little bit similar, like how China is doing the digital yen and things like that. I wonder how big is the fee going to be like if they're going to issue the CBDC for US, and then US say, okay, you issue the CBDC for us, and then you can charge us a little fee. Anyway, our money is taxpayers' money. Not exactly taxpayer money. We printed a lot of money anyway.
Some that is a lot of positive news for the people feel more confident about the cryptocurrency. That is the reason why Bitcoin price goes like
2005 lah.
Yeah. If compared with the volume change 24 hours, it's increased 1.42%. Yeah.
So that's going up and down around 9,000. How or when you want to enter the market, it's always different people, different kind of risk appetite. But the thing is, I think many videos ago, I said something like, if it goes down to 6,000, between 4,000 to 6,000 at any point, or any point between 4,000 to 6,000, I think that's a good chance to enter the market, because I don't think you're likely going to see it go below 4,000 anytime soon. So it's going to go up and down from 5,000 plus to 10,000, that kind of range, and it's just going to keep going up and down in a manner for some time, I believe.
Yeah.
So because the first one they went to 20,000, then they fall down, right? They go down by 70%. So the second one they go up to 13,000. So then they go down again. So now they go up to 10,000, then they go down again. So it's just going to toggle up and down in between this 4 to 5,000 mark or 6,000 mark and 10,000 mark in between there, until there is a significant event or significant interruption, I would say, or manipulation. Manipulation is not a nice word, but this is how people think. Until there is significant interruption to the market, then you may see it go up above the 10,000 mark and go higher. But at the current moment, it's just going to go up and down. 10, and just going to go up and down here.
Yes.
This is the trading view, the BTC price chart for. This is what 11. This is for the last few days, for the last 5 days. So today is 15, right? This is 15 today. This was yesterday 14. So 30. So if you are going to buy, to make a quick buck, I suggest that you watch how the price move and observe for yourself. Unless you are truly an expert in stock market chart, like the candlestick and all those kind of there are so many terms. They have this ham. So unless you are really expert in watching those stock market candle chart, they don't just represent the price movement, they represent human emotion, how people feel about the market at a particular point of time, and why people dump the shares will probably relate to why people will sell the Bitcoin at a particular point of time. But the one critical difference is that Bitcoin are not like stock market. Stock market, there are so many stocks in the whole wide world, and Bitcoin there's just only one, and it's 21 million supply max.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Nicholas, what do you think about this article?
Doubling goal. I look at it. I look at this piece of information as basically just like how would you put that? There are people trying to position Bitcoin as something that is so much better than gold. Bitcoin is more shiny than gold. No, they are just different. They are just two totally different things.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is digital. Gold is the tangible stuff.
Yeah, the tangible stuff. Yeah.
You look at how gold price move.
It's so hard to compare.
It's very hard. It's very hard to compare.
Yeah.
Gold price from since 1970 to now is really slowly going up. It maybe dropped down a little bit, but it's still hanging up there. But Bitcoin is like what, within a span of 2 years, you have seen the highest and the lowest at the same time. I try not to encourage people to think that Bitcoin can outperform gold at any point of time. It's a convenient thing. Bitcoin is digital, it's convenient, but try not to think that way, because otherwise you may be misleading people to think that Bitcoin is the best investment, is the safest investment. No, it's the volatility, just like what Richard was saying just now. Volatility is something that gold don't have. Gold don't have the kind of volatility that Bitcoin has. volatility is one thing that kills a lot of investors if they enter at the wrong time. Let's say if I buy this Bitcoin at 13,000, and then if I only have 13,000 to spare and I buy this, of course I won't do that. But you never know who will do that, Yeah. So and it goes down to 6,000, and that's it. I lost half of it, And then how can I dig myself out with the $6,000? Should I buy more? I don't think so. So that will cause a lot of people to become what's the word? Delusion. No. Despair. Yeah. It cause a lot of people to go into a lot of disappointment. They'll feel despair and they say, hey, Bitcoin is the lousiest thing on earth. But actually, you have to look at the coin from two sides. Yeah. So this article, personally, how I feel is whoever this guy is trying to push for maybe this guy holds a lot of Bitcoin and he's trying to sell Bitcoin to those people,
Yeah,
we never know. Yeah. But the thing is, the digital world is still at the beginning stage.
Yeah, that's right.
While the tangible gold, a tangible asset, has been around for. I mean, you look at the price history. It starts from 1970 or something, but gold has been around for 3,000 years, maybe even more than that. So Egypt civilization, they already started using gold, and I think gold already been around even before that. Yeah. So I think they.
You know why? Because Binance has Binance, the owner of Coinmarketcap. That's why. Yeah, that is the main reason. Binance
now they are owners of Coinmarketcap, right?
Yeah.
So now they can put any information they want.
Yeah, of course. They can put all information here. Is
I command you to put me as number one.
Yeah, that's why. That's some of the. Of course, this new is not very supply to all the crypto all the people in
It's almost like Facebook coming out to tell you that, hey, WhatsApp is the best chatting app in the world. Talk about information. We try to balance out information rather than being more pro to one piece of news and then go against the other notions, which is not a very healthy thing to do. Imagine I'm just going to say, oh, Bitcoin is the best thing, crypto is the best thing, and gold is not something that then the gold people will be thinking, these guys don't know anything, But the thing is, to be wise, we have to weigh these two items on a scale and see what are their benefits and what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, and see if there's anything we can do to
What do you think
about
my what do you think about my new selling stream about the veteran investor say Bitcoin price to it's achievable?
Personally, if I'm the one writing the article, I can write the same thing too. Achievable. Anything is achievable, but is it going to be achieved 1 month from now, or 1 year from now, or 10 years from now, or 100 years from now? So this veteran investor, I don't know who is this guy anyway. So these veteran investors, I'm going to come in a little bit stronger on this guy. He says the price can surge to 467,000. Where does he get this figure from? Is it from his mind or from the amount of Bitcoin he already has, and he is expecting this certain price, so that it can bring him certain amount of wealth? Or maybe this guy only have 50 Bitcoin and he's hoping that it goes up to 400,000 per BTC, and then he can make himself super rich, But the thing is, a lot of things, as readers, as general public, we try to keep ourselves calm and not get too overexcited about
that's
this
right.
kind of news, because these are clearly hyping news that hype you.
They try to
hype
FOMO,
you up,
FOMO.
trying to charge you up and say, hey, he didn't say it's definitely going to reach 467,000. He said it's achievable. Everything is achievable. He said it can be done, but how it's going to be done, that's a key question here. So my question to this guy is that, how is it going to be done? What kind of factor is it going to affect? What kind of factor is it? Are they going to come in and affect the price to potentially go up to this kind of level? Now we are not even hitting back at 20,000. Why are we talking about 467,000? So maybe he has this mindset that says, oh, now I tell the general public 500,000, and if it doesn't hit 500,000, at least it hit 100,000. You know what? Yeah, it's just like I promise